Tonight, you're listening to an episode of the question of life before birth and after death. This program is hosted by Daryl Rourke. And now to our program. This program is hosted by Daryl Rourke, and I'm Daryl Rourke, and tonight we're talking with Sherry Kraft in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Sherry lives on Old Salisbury Road, and Sherry is the host to what we would call two individuals that have resided there in the residence with her in a spiritual manner, and we're going to be talking to her tonight about her guest. And Sherry, tell me, how long have you lived there on Old Salisbury Road?
About 13, 14 years now. Almost 14 years.
And during that period of time, when did your friends show up?
Not long after we moved in. Probably just a few months after we moved in.
Could you tell me a little bit about your first encounter with these two individuals? And describe the individuals to me also.
Well, I couldn't sleep one night, so I went in my daughter's room, who would spend the night with a friend. So I went in her room, laid on the bed, and I was going to watch TV. Got asleep. I went ahead and turned the TV off, and as I was just dozing off like you getting that good deep sleep, I wake up, and there's this little girl standing there. And I look at it, a little girl probably around maybe 8 or so. She's in a purple cotton dress with a bow that matched the dress, now the same material. She was just standing there. And as I leaned up on one arm and went to say something to her, she just kind of turned and walked away.
Now,
that was the first encounter.
That was the first encounter. Now, when did she show up with the other individual?
My daughter had some friends from a softball team stay the night, and they were sleeping in the bottom living room on the sofa bed. We'd all gone to bed, and one of the little girls who stayed with her started screaming. And, of course, we go running down there thinking someone was hurt. And she just said that she seen the little girl standing in the doorway. I asked her where, because we had two doors to this room. And she's like, where you're standing. And I asked her, what she looked like. And she described the same exact thing that I've seen. That was probably about maybe just a few months later.
Okay. Now, it's my understanding that another individual showed up at your house, and he's a male subject?
Yes, I was in the bottom living room and had fallen asleep on the couch. When I woke up, there was this, gentleman in a pair of overalls, jean overalls. He didn't have a shirt on. It was just like if he was working outside. And again, I went to say something to him, and he just walked away.
Now, when you say they walked away, did they walk into
They literally just turned and just walked away. Both of them.
Just into a wall or into just nothing?
He was walking, like if he was walking up the steps, not into the wall. They just walked in the hallway, and the gentleman walked up towards my kitchen.
And you went and looked, and there's nobody in your house, right?
There was no one there.
Okay. So these individuals have never really scared you? Or
No.
Has your husband ever encountered these individuals?
Well, first, he was like, when I would tell him what would happen, he just kind of rolled his eyes. And then my older sister was staying with us for a few months. They were standing at the kitchen. And the door shut. And we have no windows open. There was the only door open was the front door. There wasn't a draft going through. He looked at Carol. He goes, I think I believe now. But several things like that have happened where he was sitting at the computer one day. We had a desktop computer. And I was asking one little girl that I babysit for to lay down because she kept shaking the handle. So I asked her several times, and I peeked through the keyhole. We had he looked through the keyhole. She was sleeping. And he's says, now I truly believe because I heard that handle moving.
So they were just kind of playing with you a little bit.
Right.
Now, it's my understanding, too, that some other people have been there in your house and actually witnessed these individuals also. Is that
Right.
correct?
Right. My brother was here. He was spending the night with us when my mom was sick. He came in from Utah. And he had his hands full, and he put his stuff down on the couch, went to unlock the door, unlock the bolt in the door. And as he was opening it, the door opened. And he came in, and he woke me up and said that he would not be staying with me anymore. It scared him.
So but they have never caused you any concern or wanting to move or anything like that? They kind of coexist with you in that residence?
None. I mean, we've had like items move. We were looking for my daughter's cleats one day for softball. Couldn't find them. We looked everywhere. Yet they were behind our door in the bedroom. So we thought my other daughter did it. Well, then my other daughter had a horse show. We went to get her, the next day we went to get her helmet. Well, her helmet was gone. That was up on the top closet. But none of us put it there. So things will move, and none of us do it. The doors will open with no windows open, so there's not a breeze through the house, but the doors open, or they shut.
Wow.
And my older sister, who was staying with us, got out of the shower, and she kept hearing Mama. So she came down to get me to let me know that one of the kids were awake, but they were all sleeping. None of them were saying Mama.
How do your kids? How do they handle this sort of thing?
My two daughters, they didn't. It never bothered them. But the kids that I babysit for, it's never bothered them. Now, we did have one little boy that talked to, when my daughter was pregnant with my grandson, who's 7, talked to, they used to call my mother Mimi. And he carried on a conversation with Mimi, and she passed away before he was born. And we never told him who she was, but he went to the picture and said, "There's Mimi, that's who I'm talking to." That's a different one, then.
And how long ago was that?
Braden's 7 now, and she was pregnant with him.
Wow.
You know, we had a lot of odd things, like my sister and I were sitting in the bottom living room and had the door open. The rain comes out of the woods on the 4-wheeler, and the door just shuts. It doesn't slam, it just shuts. It's just somewhere for to close it. She gets up and goes out the front door. She goes, "Okay." She goes, "They're there. I'm going to stand out here and stare at her."
Well, and I understand that Tyler, and Tyler is your what?
Tyler's my nephew. He'll come in the house only if someone's here.
Now, tell me about the circumstances that surrounds that. It's my understanding he didn't believe at all to start with, right?
Right. He didn't believe at all until he started seeing things. Like the doors opening and closing. Again, we don't have the windows open, so there's not a draft coming through. So when he started seeing things, he's like, "I'm done. I'll come in when someone's here, but I won't come in unless someone is." He wouldn't even spend the night when he was younger.
Now, have you had any recent sightings of these individuals, or is this?
We've had where you'll be laying on the bed and you'll feel like someone's sitting next to you. Like you can feel the mattress kind of go down, but when you look, they're not there.
Right.
We've had the doors to open, our light will turn off, or, little things like that. But here in the last few months, no one's actually seen them. But we could go months without seeing anything, and then you'll see them again.
Is there any correlation with anything, like the time of the year or seasons or more closer to the holidays, or is it just random?
Just random.
Okay.
We never really pinpointed to a season.
That's very interesting.
I would think just more random, the way that things happen.
Right. Now, also, have you did any research on the surrounding areas or the history of that house or anything?
I've actually been trying to find where I know the house was built in 42. I met the gentleman that built the house. And I had someone to tell me that this land was actually an old farm. So that was recent, within the last 6 months. I had a gentleman tell me it was an old farm, and they knew a little bit about it, and I was going to go back up and talk to them, but I haven't had the opportunity.
Maybe you and I both can go talk to them. That would be very interesting to try to get a conversation about the history of that property. Because is there any signs of an old house being on your property?
An old house? No. We found what looks like a headstone, but other than that, I haven't seen any signs of like old houses.
Now that was the headstone that's, is my understanding, it was growing into a tree, or a tree had grown around the headstone. Is that correct?
Right. We were playing around out back, going through the woods with the kids, and we found this old, it looks like a headstone, and it has grown up, and the tree has pushed it up and grown into the tree.
I understand members of your families, or at least one member of your family, is wanting to dig that area up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I won't let her.
Yeah, maybe sometimes we need to leave the dead to the ground. So
that's what I say. Just let them have their peace.
That's right. We don't want to turn a friendly ghost into a mean ghost. Let's put it that way.
Exactly. That's what I tell her. I said everything's just fine the way that it is. So, the little practical jokes that they play, we'll leave it at that.
Well, I kid about the ghost, but science has proved that our spirit is energy, and being energy, you can't create or destroy energy. So therefore, if we, our mind and our spirit and our soul, whatever you want to call it, is made up of energy, then it'd be logical to say that if our body, which is the conduit for this energy, if the body fails, what's to say that the energy doesn't exist and live on? And apparently something was there that caused these spirits to be able to materialize, and they feel safe with you, and apparently you feel safe with them.
Right.
So, it's very interesting.
We definitely feel safe with them.
I am looking forward to coming to your residence, and I'd like to do some readings with different equipment to check for, temperature changes in the area and electricity, and I'd like to put some mics into the area and see if we can. Have you ever heard them say anything or make any type of noise?
Well, like I said, my sister heard them say, she heard Mama. I'll hear, I would think that my girls are yelling for me, and when I go back there and ask them what they need, we didn't yell for you. So it's always Mom or Mama.
Right. Well, we'll check for that energy in your residence. So, has there been any other thing that you would like to talk about this evening that would be very interesting for this show?
I mean, other than just what we said or talked about, and had a nephew, to hear someone up in the kitchen, and when he went up to the kitchen, no one was there. He thought my husband was up, and he was going to have coffee with them. But little things like that have happened.
So, is it mostly after dark, or is it sometimes during the day that you feel or see these spirits?
We hear the voices during the day, and you can hear things. But what we've seen has been at night after people have gone to bed.
Okay. That's interesting. Again, when you, I understand you're down a little bit with the cold, but when you start feeling better, maybe I can come out and I'd like to see the tombstone per se, if that's what it is, headstone, and do some readings in your house if that would be okay with you. And,
Yeah, that'd be fine.
We'll just learn a little bit more, and this will be part one of our mini continuing research at your residence. So I appreciate you talking with me tonight, and I'm really looking forward to coming out and seeing you, Sherry. So,
all right, I'm looking forward to it.
And we'll get together soon and go from there. Thank you
All right,
very
thank
much.
You. Thank you.
Good night now.